So we have some new information and rumours regarding what to expect and what not to expect from Walt Disney World for its 50th anniversary celebrations next year. So let's dive into all of that up next. Hi there Waltoneers, I'm Jack and this is of course DSNY Newscast, and before we get started, hopefully you like the new DSNY Newscast posters in the background, and in actual fact I've got way more of them, so I'm going to start switching them out on a regular basis. As you see here, that's Princess and the Frog, and we've got Avengers, different DSNY Newscast takes on those posters, attraction posters like you see in the background as well. So I'll start changing those up on a regular basis, but enough of that ramble now, let's get straight into the video. Now, considering what's happened with regards to Disney in 2020 so far, it's hard to believe, but next year Walt Disney World will begin celebrating its 50th anniversary, with the exact anniversary date being October 1st, 2021. And despite the global situation, Disney still has plans in the works to make this anniversary special. However, given the current economic climate, certain plans have had to be reassessed. As last October, we discussed the rumours of new nighttime entertainment that was planned to mark 50 years of Walt Disney World, with much of this talk being about a nighttime parade coming to the Magic Kingdom. But at that time, we'd heard that there was a debate internally over whether it was best to create an all-new nighttime parade, especially for the 50th, similar to how Paint the Night debuted for Disneyland's 60th anniversary, or alternatively to reuse an old classic, as Disney was contemplating bringing back the Main Street Electrical Parade for the nostalgia marketing, as after all that parade has a long and storied history of 22 years of operation out of the Magic Kingdom's past 50 years. And well, now we have three insiders all confirming the same information, that there were plans for a new nighttime parade for Walt Disney World's 50th that were fully in motion and ready to begin development early this year. However, because of the current financial situation that Disney is facing, along with the uncertainty and feasibility of operating daytime and nighttime parades, these plans for a new nighttime parade for the 50th have apparently been cancelled or pushed back beyond the anniversary celebrations. But the key word in all of this is new nighttime parade, which still leaves open the possibility for this alternative plan of bringing back the Main Street Electrical Parade for a limited run during the 50th celebrations, which in my opinion, despite it only going away in 2016, I would still welcome back any form of nighttime parade. Although it should also be noted that the Paint the Night parade coming to Walt Disney World rumour is unlikely to happen, but at this point, nothing is really out of the realm of possibility. As you see, the pandemic has complicated the 50th anniversary planning an awful lot, with entertainment needing to remain fluid with what is feasible throughout the different stages of the 50th celebration. As with this celebration rumoured to begin in early summer 2021 and continue until fall of 2022, the entertainment team will need to plan for various phases, because what is going to be allowed in terms of health and safety guidelines in the first half of 2021 will differ greatly to that of the second half of the year and into 2022. And obviously, at this current time, with Disney suspending all regular daytime parades and nighttime spectaculars due to concerns of large crowds gathering together which make physical distancing difficult, we've seen the introduction of spontaneous character moments, character processionals, and cavalcades in each of the various parks, which in my opinion I would love to see this stick around into the 50th anniversary, along with the return of regular meet and greets, as these new character moments makes it seem as if these parks are their parks and we're just visiting. But coming back to this suspension of regular parades and spectaculars, as has been indicated in interviews with Bob Iger and Bob Chapek, they will most likely remain in place until there is widespread adoption and availability of a COVID-19 vaccine, which from the hundreds of clinical trials now in development, there is a good probability that a vaccine could be ready in late 2020 if not early 2021. So given the uncertainty surrounding when that resumption of larger crowd gatherings and easing of physical distancing will happen, it's more understandable to why Disney decided to cancel the new nighttime parade and push it back to a later date. As after all, why invest capital expenditure into a project that may not even be able to debut in time for the 50th anniversary? However, just because the prospect of a new nighttime parade is off the table, it doesn't mean that we won't see new additions made to the festive Festival of Fantasy parade when it eventually returns, which in itself, the return of the normal daytime and nighttime entertainment will feel special ahead of the 50th anniversary, after a long period of no such entertainment offerings because of the physical distancing. And there's also talk that Festival of Fantasy may be joined by a few extra floats to help celebrate the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World, and may see a retrofitting of lighting elements onto the existing Festival of Fantasy floats to make them more capable of operating in low light conditions, similar to how Disneyland's new Magic Happens parade has lighting elements that bring a different feel to the parade at dusk. And all of this isn't to say that a new daytime parade may not debut, but under the current circumstances, floats from Festival of Fantasy may be reused and the parade may be rebranded for the 50th, with a new musical score along with some new anniversary edition floats. And then lastly, we come to the eventual return of Happily Ever After, which should hopefully be in time for the 50th celebrations to begin. But unlike Shanghai Disneyland, Magic Kingdom's hub was not designed with a designated viewing area like what is seen in Shanghai with their distancing markers in front of the enchanted storybook castle. The good news here is that it's still rumoured that there should be a special anniversary edition of Happily Ever After with a new opening and ending segment that will celebrate 50 years of Walt Disney World. That will be similar in a way to how Disneyland Forever paid tribute to Disneyland for its 60th anniversary. And so overall, that is what we know so far about the planning for the 50th anniversary daytime and nighttime entertainment. But under these current circumstances, things remain very fluid, so I'll be back to update you if any of these plans change yet again in the future. But now, it's over to you, Walterners. I would like to know all of your thoughts and opinions regarding all of this. And also, what would you like to see Disney do in terms of the 50th anniversary celebration? And that could be daytime or nighttime entertainment, be it parades or nighttime spectaculars, or something completely different around the parks to help celebrate 50 years of Walt Disney World. And of course, don't forget to put the timestamp for where the hidden Mickey appeared somewhere within this video along with your suggestion or your comment to be on the chance to win one of these official DSNY Newscast enamel pins. And congratulations to this Waltoner here for this suggestion from a previous video where we were talking all about the reopening of Walt Disney World. And so that's it for today, so be sure to go ahead and subscribe down below if you're new to this channel, hit that notification icon so that you always receive an update, and also if you've enjoyed today's video then be sure to give this video a massive thumbs up as it really does help this channel out. And I've been Jack, you've been you, and I'll see you real soon.